Hey YouTube, welcome back. It's an update video. What's been going on? What's not been going on? Yeah, many thanks to all the new subs. I've had a bit of a glut for some reason. I don't know where they've all come from. So, whoever shouted me out or whatever's happened, many thanks. This is really weird. I'm not doing it on the iPhone. I've got myself a HD camcorder. A bit of a story behind that. I'll come to that probably last. It's just freaking me out because I've got this like face thing that's following my face around. I'm still messing about with it, so again, like I mentioned before in the video, this may not come to light, so this is more of a tester. What's been going on then? I had a bit of a sort out. Don't know if you can sort of see. Can you see? Show you. Because of the Retron and all that, I'll just see if I can angle you down. There we go. So now I've had a bit of sort out, slimmed it down a little bit. Got the GameCube on the floor. There's nothing that's plugged in. I can get every single system now connected to RGB. So that's the Saturn, PC Engine Duo, PS2 and the Cube. So the Retron's worked in that respect. Still waiting on some games from Japan. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to the whole waiting game. It's a little bit. I think one of them, when I checked it, he said it was like coming at the end of January, and we ordered it. That's like a month. It's going to take a month to come. So we ordered it at the end of December. I'm guessing that's just the way it goes. So what's been going on? Not a great deal. Absolutely, to be honest, probably fuck all. Some great gifts. Well, one I haven't opened yet. One that I did open because I wasn't 100% sure who it came from. But yeah, wonderful gift. Oh, and I'm still off the old beer. Still off the beer. It's not been too bad, actually. Off the beer, on the running machine. Still a fat bastard though, so it ain't gonna make much difference. Do I feel any better? I tend to be a bit more snappy, I think. Maybe that's just the stress, I don't know, you know, not being wound up in that. Not being wound up from not having a drink, but just being wound up, you know, with life, because they do sort of say, you know, a glass of wine or whatever of an evening does wind you down, drops your stress levels. But anyway, that's by the by. So I'm looking down next, I don't know how to approach this really. I'll show you one thing I did pick up, which is not really game related, but I seen this and then I thought, it's in the charity shop, I looked at the price, I thought, fuck it, for that price I'll chance it. Turns out it's pretty rare-ish kind of thing. I think it's from the 90s. I mean, these have been redone, reproduced all over the place. This is still sort of factory sealed, if you like, but it is the number plate from the old DeLorean. So this is from Universal Studios Florida. I'm trying a new camera out, get close up. So yeah, and as you can see, £1.50. So yeah, and still in the wrapper, and then there you go, $5. But yeah, I mean, I got it just because it looked pretty cool. They had an ET one, which is still like Universal Florida one. I thought, nah, fuck that. But I just thought it was like a repo, you know, it's been knocked out. But for $1.50, it looked quite nice. But I haven't got any hanging space in here, so it'd have to go behind a shelf or something. All these things I get, it's all for the future. When I have a huge games room like the Americans do have in the basement, I can fucking have all my stuff out. But until that point comes, all one of the kids fucking leaves home. That's likely not to happen. But yeah, I thought that's pretty cool. There's not much to it. But yeah, a bit weird because obviously this year is the year of Back to the Future 2, so we're all going to be on hoverboards and shit. Yeah. So there's a lot of these when you look for this on the old Flea of the Bay, they're it's not the Universal Studios ones that you find. I can't remember what it is now, what branding it is, but it's not that one. Right. Got sidearms there from a good mate Tony, Electric Adventures. Talking of sort of friends and tubers, watched fucking Car Crash TV last night. Old Russ Newton, it was this 200 sub thing. It was on, then it weren't on, then it was on, then it weren't on. So I tuned into that. I just had it on in the background a little bit. I was pissing about on the PC and jumping between different stuff and whatnot. And yeah, so we had Russ's 200 sub part 1, which was all right. It was a pretty good laugh. Shocks was on there and whatnot. Then we jumped over to Gashead's channel, which I don't know what that was all about. That was a nightmare. Daz joined. Oh, Conas Deloro, and I didn't know, right. So I think he'd had a couple. But for me, I felt quite uncomfortable because he was sort of, you know, he was digging Steve out a little bit, Gashead, and I was a bit like, fucking hell. These two had a to do, like, you know. I wasn't, and by the way, Daz, I wasn't stirring. I'm not like that. I'm a bit of a fucking gossip, I admit, but I'm not a fucking stirrer. I just wanted to know where the land lies, you know, because I don't want to, because I'm obviously know you both. So I just texted Daz and said, fucking, I didn't know you and Steve had a falling out. To which Daz, Kurt, fucking Tootie, we haven't fucking found out, you stirring bastard. It wasn't like that. I just felt uncomfortable for Steve because he was like, I don't know. It was just weird. So I do apologise. I wasn't stirring. Nothing untoward was going on, honestly. Trust me, there's been enough fucking drama. But anyway, so Steve had this naked Steve asked me a question, yes or no. And to be honest, it was that bad, it was good. I mean, we were doing comments and he wasn't even reading them. Mark was having me in bits. Fucking Ariak as well. It was, like I say, it was that bad, it was good. I went back over to Russ's channel and it all kind of went a bit south after that. I think most people have to admit. It kind of lost its impetus, I think. Because that was a faff as well. That, and then, you know. But anyway, it was funny. Oh fucking hell! I forgot about Two Fat Bastards on Friday. That was quite good. Seeing Johnny slowly getting drunk out of a jam jar, which is amusing. Yeah, pretty good for the old Tubacon, so to speak. But anyway, talk about tubers. I have a giftage, as Daz would say. How's your fucking head anyway? Serves yourself right. Sorry. See, I can say this now because I ain't fucking drinking. Fucking sober as a judge here. Bastards. I've lost my train of thought. Tubers. Gift from this guy. He's a fucking ninja. I'll tell you what, he is a fucking top bloke and he's a ninja. Not only that, he's a fucking ninja at doing bear hugs. This is from Stu, Ninja Bear Hug. I didn't realise he was clearing his, or thinning, or refocusing his collection until I seen Irish Nerd Life, I always call him Mewtwo, Alan. I picked up a load of Master System Mega Drive games off him. And I wasn't aware, and then obviously Stu did a video sort of saying, yes, I'm thinning everything out, so I just happened to say to him, look, I'm still kind of trying to just get the complete in-box Master System games, and it's not priority. If I see them, I'll have them, kind of thing. And I just said to him, look, have you got any of these? Let me know. I'll, you know, sort of out, trade money, cash, or whatever you want. And he's very kindly sent this over. Now this is absolutely amazing. This would have been a fucking balls hard one to get. Most of the manuals that I need aren't that spectacular. There's a few that are just relatively common. And there's a few right bastards, you know, like your buggy runs and stuff like that, which I'm not, you know, they'll be 1 in a million chance. This one kind of, if it's not up there with them, it's just below that tier. And he's very kindly sent it to me. He's an absolute fucking ledge. There's a little note, so I can still see this little box thing floating around following my head on the screen. Here we go. Now then, Stu, I don't know why I'm saying it in Jimmy Savile voice. Just a little gift to take you one step closer to that CIB completed box SMS set. Good luck with the rest. Speak soon, Stu, aka the ninja who does bear hugs. And he's even fucking put on, there you go, look at that little, right, that'll be coming to Blackpool with me. Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, little pin badge. Stu, top lad. Stu's been off the radar for a while. I think he's had a, you know, sorting himself out. There's a lot going on in his life, like we all do, family life and stuff. But I think he's kind of finding his feet, big into his Game Boy, and yeah, I've got a few games that I think you need. Make sure that Retro Collect's up to date, Stu, if you're watching this, because I don't want to be sending you duplicates. Anyway, what did he send me? Other than the note and an awesome pin badge, it is Salt City, and that was just a phaser version. So I've got the the insert. Now, I'm pretty sure this is probably better condition than mine. But the most important thing is the manual. And again, the manual has to have the old phaser doom on it, because there are 2 versions of this. Absolutely fucking bouting. Stu, honestly, many thanks. I should try and find that, because Assault City, the A's will be at the back. But yeah, brilliant. Go and check Stu out. He was on Retro Collect, the 52 game challenge. And I think I'm not sure if he's going to be videoing them. He was videoing them at one point, putting them up. But I think he's just enjoying playing games. So, cheers, Stu, and check Stu out. The other Stu, not this Stu. Right, next one. I know what this is from, but I don't know what's in it. This is from Matt, Soulfunk Retro. So, if you don't know Matt, he's in the industry, he's in the gaming industry. I think is he an artist? Forgive me. He's definitely doing something with the game. I'm pretty sure he's an artist. But he's also got like a sideline. He's either into sprite art, as in not the perler beads, but the actual manipulation of the graphics. So he's got a stall which will be at Retro Collect. I'm not sure if he's going to be at Blackpool with the stall, but he's going to be at the Retro Collect Leeds Market with his stall, selling these prints. I know a few YouTubers have grabbed some off him, and he very kindly just said to me, look, I've got something for you, let me send it. Because I did sort of say, I said, look, the problem with my room, the fucking blast furnace or the chiller, there isn't any walls to hang anything. I've got like a little slithers around the side, which is probably about A4-ish, a little bit bigger. But he said, give me your address, I've got something for you anyway. So, here we go. Because he asked me what sort of stuff do I like, and I sort of said, look, I'm RPG really. So I can see what they are now. So, the note. To Stu, Mr. Tutor UK, just a small gift for all the hours of entertainment you've given me. It sure beats watching EastEnders. Lol. Hope you like. All the best, buddy. Matt, aka Soulfunk Retro. You know what? I haven't watched EastEnders for about 10 years. Last time I watched it, Alfie was the bar manager of the bar, or whatever, at the Queen Vic, I think, something like that. But yeah, check Matt out. Anyway, he does like he does pickups, but he does like I don't know what the best way to talk about. He talks about games. If that makes sense. So he does like his history, and he'll do one shelf and talk about each game and stuff like that. And I think he's just done a video about what he does in the game industry, but I haven't had a chance to watch. I've up to about 35 videos at the minute to watch, so I'm trying to plough through them. But yeah, please check Matt out. Great guy, comes across really well on camera. I think he struggles to be himself at the minute, but he's getting there. One take, mate, just fucking do it. If you fuck up, don't matter. But anyway, what did he send me? He sent me some, I don't want to touch them. I should have had, I need some of them fucking latex gloves. These will probably look better, because I know from doing pixel art, the further away they are, the better they look. So yeah, I can see they look absolutely awesome. Look at that. The old Zelda. Not a link, but you know what I mean. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Oh yeah, there she is. Brilliant. Oh yeah, link.jpg. So I'm pretty sure he sends these off to get printed, because these are on absolutely like photographic paper. So Matt, many thanks, man. Now I've just got to find some what do you call it? Frames. I think they're are they A4 or A2? A1. Don't know. What size are they? Oh, I'll sort it out. I'll find some. Right. That's from Matt. Please check Matt out. Defo. And if you go to Leeds Retro Market, you'll see his stall, because it'll be fucking covered in them things. So, other than them bits in the camcorder, I've got one other thing that I bought. It's not retro, but it is gaming, it is Nintendo. I ummed and ahed about this. I've gone and done some on top as well as this as well. I'm not sure if I should say that. I might just leave that till it happens. But suffice to say, I got an email from Nintendo offering me to buy this item, which is apparently, you know, it's limited numbers, so they say. At first I thought, no, I'm not bothered, because I got confused. I wasn't sure if this was a limited edition, as in for sale up until a certain point and then anybody can buy it, or if they were talking about this particular model I could buy it now and then it won't be for general public consumption until later on. I think it turns out it's the latter. So this model of this isn't released yet, so I've got it before, and you've seen this anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, suffice to say, when I looked into it, I thought, you know what, I'd be fucking daft not to get this, even as just as future. If if what I've done later on, I could move this on and it'll cover the costs of what the other thing that I've pre-ordered. Does that make any fucking sense? Anyway, what have I got? I've got one of these. Now, you've seen videos of this anyway, but it is the Ambassador Edition. I haven't even opened it. I'll shit you not. Because I don't know, although it's not actually sealed, is it? It's just sat in the box. Which I know some people are going to go, but, you know, I'd be fucking daft. I did offer it out. I offered E. Herbias 007 wanted to buy this. I think James Monkey Spaz was interested, and none of them got back to me, which I suppose with hindsight was probably a good thing. So I thought, you know, fuck it, I'll just whack it on the card. It's on the card. But yeah, so it's the Ambassador Edition. There's loads of good, better videos that I could probably do on this. I'm not going to repeat it anyway, but suffice to say, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. That's the God's honest truth, because I've got a better version of the new 3DS on order, XL version. So it won't take a genius to work out which one I've got, which is now sold out as far as I'm aware. So yeah, this might. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because you can't get this, as far as I know now. I think Nintendo did one batch of emails, then they did a second one, and then they did a third one. I think the third one was like literally the last couple of bits of stock they had, which I'm guessing was from the first two lots of people didn't want them. So at such point, once he sold out, that was it, as far as I know. So what confused me was the new 3DS bit, when they sort of said not for sale to the public until February, something like, I don't know when it was. I thought they meant this model. I could get this model, the Ambassador model, now, and then later on it'd be available to the public, which point I thought, well, I ain't that first. But then, reading between the lines and speaking to people, it was like, no, this new 3DS will be available to the public in February or whenever it is. This model, the Ambassador model, will not be. I mean, they go for, at the minute I think they're going for silly money. So once everyone's bought them, like I have, and then sold them, which we know a lot of the resellers would do anyway, I say I might just sit on mine, and then maybe in a year's time or whatever, then move it on, and then it'll be rarer, because everyone who wanted one would have got one, and then that still want one wouldn't have one. Makes sense? No. But anyway, so that's that. I say it's more of an investment. I know it sounds daft, and everyone's going to fucking say to me, you should take it out of the box and play it. What's the point in having all them names? No, fuck off. Fucking twats. Sorry. It just does my head in. I watch people's videos, and yeah, I know that. I collect. I'd love to have all the time to play games. I don't, but I like collecting. I enjoy collecting. I enjoy the collecting side of it. So what if I've got these stuff that sit here? Why does it matter to anybody? Is your life gonna be any better if I sold everything and only had 2 games and just played them and sold them? No. Is the wheel gonna stop spinning? No. Fucking worry about yourself. Jesus. Gotta tell you what, I wish my life was fucking all I had to worry about was if Dad's Cona's Loro or fucking Lee Retro Chef was playing all his games or not. Fucking hell. or you know, oh, Mark Hornsborough's selling all his collection off. Ooh. Carry on, mate, crack on. Fair play to you. If that's what you need to do, you do it. Fuck the rest of them. I don't know why everyone gets so fucking up their own asses about it all. I don't know where that come from. See, I told you, I need to have a beer to calm down. Camcorder. Right, bit of a story. So, pissing about with the iPhone, all that kind of stuff. Not really happy with it. Happy with it to a degree, not that happy with it. I don't know what this is going to come out like. Obviously got the iPhone, so I had my old phone. So what I managed to do was accumulate some funds with CEX, about £102, something like that. So I got like, the phone was about 40, 50 quid. I didn't show it. I got a Connect from the charity shop, Salus Connect, for like 3 quid. That's 20 quid trading at CEX. A few other bits and bobs I had from before, just the odd, you know, voucher, like 10 quid's worth of old PS2 games, that kind of thing. You know, accumulated up to about 100 quid. So I looked online, and I went into one of the shops near me, one of the CX shops, and I asked them, I said, have you got any HD camcorders? He said, no, none at the minute. He said, oh, you're better off going online and buying one, which I thought, yeah, you know, from CX you can use your vouchers. I thought, yeah, I know that. And then I thought about, well, I wouldn't be able to check it. That's always a problem with the online bit. So I checked another store and they had one, they had a HD one, £115, so near enough. So I thought, you know what, I'll have that. Checked online, great reviews. It's not a new model, you know, like, I think it's about three or 4 years old now, probably longer. Excuse me. But I do enough, you know. I'm not fucking Spielberg here. It doesn't make much difference. And I thought, well, technically, I've paid out of cash. In my pocket 15 quid, other than the other bits and bobs. So I went to the shop, seeing that, thought, actually that's pretty good. I'm just looking, I don't know why I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at it here. It's really light. It is a Panasonic HTC TM10. So it's only got 8 gig on board, it's full HD, blah blah blah. It's got an SD slot, you can put 32 gig card in it, which I might do. I've got an 8 gig micro one, so I just need another adapter. I've got one knocking about somewhere. It's in silver, it's really fucking light. So I was like, yeah, that'll do. Checked it over, it all looked there, all the cables, got back. Went to put it on, no battery, charge the battery up, great. Tried to film it in last night in the dark, it was a bit shit. This was what I was pissing about when I was watching the lads. And then it suddenly dawned on me, I thought, shit, there's a bit missing. So, which is a bit of a fucking pisser. There was no instructions, which don't bother me too much. I've got the PDF online. Looking through the PDF, there's a cable, what they call the DC cable, direct current. So it allows the camera to be powered from the mains. So at the minute this is running off battery. I've got the charger to charge the battery, but there's no jack into the actual camera. What you have is like another lead. It's got a little battery at the end, or battery connector, and that lead goes into the AC adapter. So that's how you have like your power lead. So I'm missing. It's called the DC lead for this Panasonic camera. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Part of me thinks just take the fucker back. Other part of me thinks I've tried to find one. I was trying to find one last night, and they're like fucking looking all shit. I think someone's got one somewhere and it's about 30 quid. I thought, I'm not paying 30 quid. I only paid 100 quid for the camera. It's not going to happen. So the other option I've got is, I don't know if anybody out there might be able to help. I think the Panasonic Lumix cameras, they use the same type of battery. I think. I'm not sure if the two DC cables are cross compatible. So there's that. Or the other thing I thought about this morning, because I was tempted to take this back, was if I get a battery, because the problem is when I'm going to upload, when I'm trying to copy this across, it lasts for the AC adapter. It still allows you to copy it across, but obviously you're running off battery. So what I might have to do is buy a bigger, more longer life battery, record the videos with this one here, knowing that battery there has got more than enough power for me to copy the videos off and be doing with it. I don't know yet. Anybody who's into the old camcorders, like I say, it is the HTC TM10, or if anyone's got one of these that's maybe broken, it's fucked and if they just want to sound me the DC cable. Like I say, it looks like the battery, but it's just got like a lead coming off it that you plug into the AC adapter, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm fucking fishing here. I hope this comes out alright, actually, and I've got a new bit of video editing software as well, so I'm hoping, this being full HD, we have to read that in and it still be decent quality. Right, I'm still waiting on shit from Japan, like I mentioned. That's doom I'm nutting now. Every single day I think, oh, it must be coming today, must be coming today. Nah, is it fuck? And that's it. So take it easy, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.